The Woman with the Porcelain Neck. Part 2. I headed over to Cupcakes at the appointed hour. Even with the sun shining, it was a drab and desperate place. I didn't want to go in, but I had no choice. Christoph was all smiles, but Sanna and the barman eyed me with suspicion. Christoph had sorted out an office for me to use, and one by one the girls trooped in. They all had a hollow look in their eyes. It wasn't that they didn't care about Louisa, it was just that it was a hazard of the job. This time it was her, the next time it might be any of them. That's life. The stories were the same. Louisa was a nice girl, she was uncomplaining. No, she hadn't been having an affair with Christoph, and no, she hadn't talked about running away. The stories were too similar for comfort, but I didn't get the feeling they were lying to me. Hiding something? Maybe, but lying? No. All of them said I should talk to Sanna. Said he was a nasty piece of work. He often tried to make it with the girls and wouldn't take no as an answer. He wasn't adverse to a slap or two either. Maybe this time he'd taken it one step too far. Sanna was defensive. His body language alone told me he was not about to cooperate. "What can you tell me about the girl?" I asked. "What you already know," he said. "Where were you on the night she disappeared?" "How am I supposed to know?" he countered. "Listen, buddy," I snapped. "I'm the one asking the questions. Mr. Georgiev assured me you'd cooperate, so I suggest you stop playing the tough guy." He looked at me nonplussed. "Do you ever dally with the girls?" I asked. "Hey, I work in a sweet shop. Of course I suck on a lollipop or two." Geez, the guy was creepy. I wanted to slap him, but took a deep breath instead. "Do you ever slap them around?" "A girl steps out of line, she deserves a slap," he said coolly. "They're humans, not animals." I spat back. Sanna laughed. It took all my willpower to keep my fists down. This man was the pits. "You ever sleep with the missing girl?" "I don't sleep with them, Mr. Archer. I fuck them." "Listen," I said, getting up close and personal. "What you do when you're alone is up to you. But when you're talking to me, you show women some respect. And it's Mr. Stanley, you understand?" Santa sneered in my face. "Get the hell out of here," I said. "Listen, Mr. Stanley," he said as he was leaving. "Girls disappear from here all the time. They usually end up dead. I wouldn't hold out any hope of finding that whore alive." I was thankful the scumbag was out of my sight before I did something I might regret. The barman was next, and he could not have been more different to Sanna. He was charming, he answered all my questions, and he gave more information than anyone else. But although he gave answers, he didn't actually have any. I sat in Parker's nursing a drink. So many questions, so few answers. A girl just can't simply disappear into thin air. Somebody knew something, but no one was telling. If so many girls disappeared, why was Christoph so concerned about this one? Why was Sanna so defensive? Why was the barman so polite? I signaled to Parker I wanted another drink. But as soon as he put it on the table, it dawned on me. I'd been focusing on what they were saying, not the how. I needed to talk to the barman again, and quickly.